weekend, or no, weekly reading vlog. I am excited to share with you my week. I think it's gonna be less than a week technically, because today is Wednesday and I go back to work next Tuesday. So I'm on my vacation and I just got back from Cancun last night. Cancun was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was just me and my mom. We were just chilling, relaxing at the beach. It was so nice. But now I am back. I'm actually excited to have kind of some time to myself here. I plan to go out, explore Chicago, hang out with people, and do lots of reading. So I thought I would do a weekly reading vlog. I look terrible right now because I didn't do any makeup. I'm in the process of doing my hair. I just washed it, blow dried it. So sorry about that. But I thought I would come and intro the vlog. So let me share with you the books that I'm reading, or the book that I'm currently reading, and then I have some book mail. So first, let's talk about the book that I'm currently reading. I have this book sleeve. I got this a couple years ago from Mercury, which is like a selling app, but isn't it so cute? It's Adventure Time. Anyways, so the book that I'm currently reading is, of course, Moon Witch Spider King by Marlon James. I'm still reading it. I'm a little over halfway. I'm on page 325. So my goal today is to read at least 50 pages. This is the sequel to Black Leopard Red Wolf. I will come and share more about this, but I'm freaking loving it. It is so good. It is just as violent and gritty as the first book. It is excellent. I love it so much. This is an African-inspired fantasy, just in case you're wondering. New release, my most anticipated release of 2022. So let's go ahead and open up this book mail because I am super excited about it. I placed an order with Book Depository. My dad gave me some money for my birthday, specifically to spend on books. So I'm trying to not spend it all at once. I did already buy a couple of books, but I really wanted these from Book Depository, and they are both horror books, like, obviously. Woo! All right, so the first book I got here is this one. This is called Tell Me I'm Worthless by Allison Rumfitt, and this is a haunted, it's a little dusty, this is a haunted house story. Like, look at this cover, look at this title. Like, the cover and title are incredible. Don't really know too much about it, just that it is a haunted house story. It says, a dark, unflinching haunted house novel that takes readers from the well of the literary Gothic up through Brighton's queer scene and out into the heart of modern day trans experience. Horror with like a social commentary aspect to it, with a very like human, I hate how you can see all those chords. Let's switch it over. Horror with a like very human element with social commentary are like my favorites. I'm learning, so I'm super excited to see what this is about. I have no idea. I like how tiny it is. I just love this cover. So we got that one. And then the next one I picked up, I really wanted the UK version of this. This is Tender is the Flesh by Augustina Batsurica. This is so pretty. Oh, I love this cover so much. I think it's a society where we have to start eating humans for meat, because like I think something happens where you can no longer eat animal meat. The author is Argentinian, so I believe, yeah, it's translated from Spanish by Sarah Moses. So these are the two that I picked up, two horror books that I picked up, two very different ones. We got a haunted house story and then a cannibal story. Now I am going to, oh, also in this vlog we're gonna go book shopping because it's my vacation, and there are some other horror books, some new releases that I really want. So we're gonna try to make that happen too. These are so cute together. I love these. Okay, so anyways, I will link both of those books down below from the Book Depository website. Yes, so now my apartment is a complete mess. I was like so tired before leaving for Cancun. I was like, normally I try to clean before vacation, you know, so you come home to a clean home. But I was way too tired. But I will come back once I start reading. A little bit later, well actually a lot later. It is, oh, I always do this. It's 3:17 now. I have cleaned up my apartment Feels so nice. You can see I Toby came off. I straightened my hair, did some laundry. I'm getting things done. I've read a little bit of Moon Witch Spider King. I haven't read my full 50 pages, but I did get to part 3, which is called Moon Witch. So I'm going to do that when I get back, but I thought I would come and talk about this book just a little bit. Yeah, so this is, like I said, the sequel to Black Leopard Red Wolf, which if you've seen my channel, you know that was my favorite book that I read. I think it was 2019, 2020. This is the long-awaited sequel. I was so excited. This book came out February 15th. And this one, so it's strange because it's not like a direct sequel. It's kind of the same, not really. You're just following a different character in this book. So the first book, you're following a character named Tracker, who is my favorite character. I don't know, one of my all-time favorite characters from a book. And this one you're following Sogalan. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think that's how you say it, but she is the Moon Witch. You're following her, and you do meet her in Black Leopard Red Wolf, and I believe at some point we're going to meet Tracker in this book too. So you're following her as a child as she grows up, and she is discovering that she has these like abilities, powers. This is an African inspired fantasy, like I said. It's an epic adult fantasy. It is very graphic, intense, very violent. There's a lot going on. It's dark and gritty, and yeah, I really like it. Right now, I don't know, I think I like the first one just a little bit more, but I still really enjoy this book. She is Sogalan. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know how to pronounce like half the things in this book, but she's a very interesting character. She has gone through a lot, so you can see why she's so angry and also kind of out for revenge like Tracker was. The only thing about this book so far is that what I loved about the first book is that Tracker was like on this quest to find this lost boy, and so because he was going on this quest, you went through all these different worlds and saw all these different lands and things that Marlon James like came up with, and that stuff is what blew my mind. In this one, she stays in the kingdom more, in one of the main kingdoms more, so you don't really get all those lands. I have been to like a couple different places so far, but that was one of the things that I love the most about that first book. But this one, you're still getting like some other characters, you're getting some of the weird creatures, and yeah, I think it's going to pick up a little bit more. But yes, it's very intense, very good. It's interesting that we're following a woman now, and you get, I don't know, I think Marlon James is doing a pretty good job of writing from a woman's perspective, considering how violent he is and how like intense he can be. But yeah, I'm really liking it a lot still, nonetheless. And I just love Marlon James's writing. It is so good. It's so unique. So loving it so much. I would really love to finish this before I start work next week. That's why I'm trying to plan out how many pages I need to read. Yeah, so it is such a beautiful day outside. It's actually warm. It's like 50 something degrees. What? That's crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and walk to Trader Joe's, I think, to pick up some groceries so I'm not eating out all week. I am back from Trader Joe's. It's always a much faster walk than I always picture in my head. I always think it's gonna be this long trek, but it's not. Anyway, so I thought I would show you guys a couple of things I picked up. I always just buy the most random things when I go in there, just whatever catches my fancy. Okay, so I got a frozen pizza, this organic pesto pizza. It has tomatoes and broccoli. It's really good. I've tried this one before. I really like it. I got this Just the Clusters vanilla almond granola cereal. This stuff is so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I originally put these in my bag, which are just chocolate chip cookies. I haven't tried these before because I wanted these muffins, but I didn't see them until later, and then I just kept them both. I'm not like a sweets person. I usually just want like one thing, but I was like, whatever, I'll just keep both. So I have these chocolate chip cookies, because why not? And then these are the banana chocolate chip muffins. These are so good. So this is gonna be my breakfast for the week, along with my cereal, of course. I got one of the chicken tikka masalas frozen dinners. These are really good. I saw these to try, cheese empanadas. I love empanadas. Oh my gosh. When I was in Cancun, we got some empanadas.
They're definitely one of my favorite foods. But these are just like cheeses, onions, and spinach. So we'll see if that's good. And then I got some of their raviolis. These are so good. If you just cook these and then just mix it with olive oil, so good. It's such an easy dinner. So I got the butternut squash, which is delicious, and then the goat cheese and sun-dried tomato ravioli. They are delicious and an easy meal. And I usually, so my apartment, you can order groceries and get them delivered. So I also buy groceries from there too. So that's not everything I have. And then I got a bottle of wine. So I got the Pinot Grigio. I don't know, I keep forgetting to, or I guess as you say, I like don't keep track of the ones that I like and don't like. I need to start keeping track. So we're going to make note if I like this one or not. It's just the Villa Sonia one. I don't know. I usually just go for a Pinot Grigio. And then I was watching Olivia Rizzolatti, and she did a Trader Joe's haul, and she got this banana and almond butter protein smoothie thing. And I saw it there and I was like, let's try it. Cause I'm craving something, but I don't really like, I kind of want coffee, but I don't. So I don't know. I thought maybe protein shake. It definitely has like that protein aftertaste. Yeah. No, definitely not my favorite. I feel like this would be good if you put it in a smoothie. Yeah, okay, well, I tried it. I mean, I'll finish it, but there we go. That's my little Trader Joe's. Good morning. It is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, March 3rd, and I am all ready to go. I'm going to this used bookstore that I have been wanting to check out since I moved to Chicago, but I just never got around to it. But now it's the perfect day, and apparently it's like World Book Day, which is cool. So maybe they'll have some, I don't know, deals or something happening. I don't know. I'm going to this bookstore called Open Books. I will definitely leave the information down below if you come to Chicago, well, if I like it. But apparently it's really nice. I've heard multiple people talk about it. It's this giant used bookstore in West Loop. And I think they have another location somewhere else in the city, but we're going to go to the one in West Loop. It's right off the Green Line. So yes, it's another beautiful day. It's a little bit colder today. I think a lot colder today, but that's all right. I'm excited. I can just take my sweet time in the bookstore because I'm going to be by myself. So I can just take my time browsing. Yeah, and then I'm meeting a friend later tonight for happy hour, which should be fun at a place that we've never been to. So that'll be fun. And I did read my 50 pages. So I'm gonna have to read a little bit more today, obviously. But first, oh, my battery's flashing, so I will put that on charger while I'm gone. But yes, let's go check out this bookstore. From the bookstore. The bookstore was super nice. It is huge. Their selection of books was okay. Like I did find some good books. Their selection of newer books, I should say, it was like not the best. Like they didn't have any of the books that I was looking for, which kind of sucks because their new releases were like 10% off. So that would have been good, but that's okay. They did have a pretty good selection of used books. You can bring in books, and they have lots of little like tables and things where you could find good deals. So anyways, so I think their prices for used books are actually really good. Like every hardcover I think I got was $10, and there are a couple that I put back, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back. They had some good stuff. So let me show you what I got. It was in this paper bag that broke on me as I was walking back. First one you guys saw, I found Death in Her Hands by Otessa Moshfegh. This is Otessa Moshfegh's, that's hard to say. This is her newest release. She does have a new one coming out though, I believe this year. And yeah, I've been wanting to read this. I read Eileen by her a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, and I like that one okay, But what I liked about it was her writing. So I've been wanting to read something else by her. I have a couple other books of hers actually on my shelf, but I haven't gotten around to reading anything else. So I need to get to this one. I believe this one is about a woman who's like going on a walk, and she comes across a note that says, her name was Magda. Nobody will ever know who killed her. It wasn't me. Here is her dead body, but there is no dead body. Our narrator is deeply shaken. She has no idea what to make of this. She's new to this area, alone after the death of her husband, and she knows no one. So I think she gets like obsessed with this murder. And I think you're questioning, is this actually happening, or is an unreliable narrator? I think that's what we have a lot in this one. Anyway, so yeah, I've been wanting to read this one. I don't like this cover, but I'm excited to read some more Ottessa Moshfegh. So we have that one. And like I said, this one was only $10. Pretty good. Okay, the next one I found was this one here, which is Severance by Ling Ma. I've been wanting to read this book for a while now, and I'm happy I found it hardcover for, again, $10. I just know this is a book about a pandemic, but it's like a little bit different, and it takes place in an office setting, and I think it's like a little bit funny. I don't know. We'll see. I've heard good things about it, so I definitely want to check out that one. And then the last one I found, which I was super excited about, this was on like a random table that I just kind of looked at, and I thought they were new books, but no, it was on sale for $10. So it was another used one, because it's like a brand new release. I think this came out last year. It's Filthy Animals by Brandon Taylor. This is the author of Real Life, which I have not read yet. He's one of those authors that I haven't read, but I have a feeling I'm gonna love them anyway. And this is a collection of short stories in a series of linked stories at the heart of Filthy Animals, set among young people in American Midwest. It's a hotly charged, deeply satisfying new work of fiction about young adults enmeshed in desire and violence. So I feel like this is pretty good. 3 little hardcovers, $10 each. Oh, my phone's going off. That's pretty good, right? I definitely recommend, if you come to Chicago, to check out that bookstore, because it's also in a cute little area, and there's lots of little restaurants and stuff that you can check out too. I'm just got so sleepy. I came home and I ate dinner or lunch, and I got so sleepy, but I don't want to take a nap because I'm meeting my friend at 4 o'clock for happy hour. So I think I'm just going to make a cup of coffee and then sit and read a little bit of Moon Witch Spider King so I can get through. Actually, I'm going to put a load of laundry on, then make some coffee, and then read. All right, hello everyone. It is now Friday. Is that accurate? I don't know the timing of things. I am about to get ready quickly because I'm meeting another friend for drinks. Yeah, I think she wants to meet and talk. I think she's going through some things, so I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited, but like I'm happy to be there for her. Last night was fun. Like I told you guys, I met my friends for drinks at this place. Oh, it was called Diver. There's 2 locations, but we went to the one in River North. I definitely recommend it. It was really cute. And the drinks were really cheap for happy hour, especially for Chicago. So I definitely recommend that place if you are interested. Today is probably my least productive day, but that's okay. It is vacation. I did read a little bit, and the thing about this book is like every new part, so I'm in part 3, every new part like completely changes like narrative style kinda, or how the story is being told, or we like literally skip hundreds of years. It is so strange. But the part that you're in now, you're meeting some of the characters that you met in the first book, which is kind of cool. You haven't met Tracker yet. I don't know if it's a spoiler if I say when you do or don't meet him, so maybe I shouldn't say anything, but we haven't met Tracker yet. We have met some other characters, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it's just interesting because it's like little things that like I completely forgot about, but then when they talk about it in the book, I remember, and it's kind of cool that it's all coming back to me. So definitely didn't read as much as I wanted to today, but that's okay. Yeah, so I was also gonna go to a Bulls game today, which I was so excited about. I'm gonna go with one of my friends. We've been planning it for a while, but the tickets are so expensive because apparently it's a really good game tonight. I don't know anything about basketball. I just want to go to experience it. So we're not doing that. I think we're just gonna meet up later and catch up. All right, hey guys, so it is currently Saturday. is it Saturday? Yeah. Saturday about 4:30, and I just like the last couple nights I've been feeling like kind of like I get this feeling that I was getting sick, but it only happened at night, and I was like, I don't know, maybe not. It was weird, but then I started feeling worse last night, and then this morning I just woke up and felt like all congested and head coldy. So yeah, I've just been sitting at home, and it's such a pretty day outside, and I was trying to like get the energy to just go for a walk or something, but I just can't force myself to do it. So I'm just sitting here. I made me some coffee in my little mug. This is one of my favorite mugs. This is when I went to visit the Denver Museum of Nature and Science when I went to Colorado one time. So sorry the vlog has kind of gone downhill. It seems to always happen with my vlogs, but I have been reading a little bit of Moon Witch Spider King today, actually. I'm on page 414. So I'm past the 400 page mark, which is nice. I think, like I said earlier, every part has been written kind of differently. I don't want to necessarily say like how, because it's kind of cool to just go in, or if you read the book, to go in and see how he like switches things up. So this one's told in a completely different kind of style, and it's not my favorite, not gonna lie, but I'm still like liking it because we're meeting more characters that are familiar, and I think we're getting closer and closer to meeting Tracker. And as I was reading this, I remember the scene now when the Moon Witch and Tracker meet in the first book. Like, it all came back to me as I was reading, and so it's going to be interesting to see it from Moon Witch's perspective, because Tracker was like really angry, and like I don't think they don't get along, so it's going to be very interesting to see, because they're both, well, Moon Witch, she's not necessarily an unlikable character, but Tracker was definitely an unlikable character. So yeah, I think we're getting closer and closer to that point, which is probably going to be like, it's going to be the best moment. So yeah, I have I think exactly about 200 pages left of this book. A part of me wants to take a break and read another book, because I have some shorter ones on my TBR, and I would like to finish at least one book in this vlog, so I may do that. I thought I would, because I got a little bit of energy, reorganize my bookshelf a little bit, because they are annoying me. And wait one second, since I've bought those other books, I need to, oh wait, did I want to take a picture? I may do that later. So I bought those other books, I need to put them on these shelves. Like, this shelf here is really annoying to me. I don't like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix it now. This one consists of classics, anthologies, and then translated fiction. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to make this part look a little bit nicer. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so this little stack are, oh actually this is poetry. Let me take that one out, because I don't know what I want to do with that yet. Okay, this little stack are collections of short stories. So I think I'm going to try to maybe just stack them all vertically. No, I mean stack them all horizontally, see if that works. And then this book that I just bought is also short stories, so we'll add that in. See, I really hate how that looks, because they're all different heights. Ugh, I don't know what to do. All right, it is Sunday. I honestly can't remember if I've come and updated you guys today. I'm feeling a little bit better, but still like low energy. So yeah, just gonna keep chilling. But oh, let me go get the book. I have been slowly reading a little bit of Moon Witch Spider King. I'm on page 458. I'm going to set this down, and we're going to read Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna McGuire. I thought this would be the perfect short little quick book to pick up. I have read Shauna McGuire before. Obviously, I've read Every Heart or Doorway. This is the first book in the series, and I remember that I liked this, but I didn't love it as much as everyone else. I love the concept, and I liked like After the Halfway Point. But yeah, I just remember like I didn't love it as much as everyone else, but I was intrigued. And the two characters that we follow in this book, oh, these are two different. This is like that regular feel, this is like that matte soft feel. Interesting. Anyways,
this follows those two twins. What are their names? I wanted to say Roger and Dodger, but I think that's in here. No, they are, oh, Jack and Jill, that's right. I thought they were pretty interesting characters, so we follow them in this one. So I think I'm gonna like this one a little bit more, and I love the title, Down Among the Sticks and Bones, and I love the cover. So we're gonna pick up this one. Oh, as I was saying, so yes, I have read Sean McGuire before. I also have read Middle Game by Sean McGuire, and this, I honestly, looking at it, I can't believe I read this. I think I read this during quarantine. Yes, this is following the twins Roger and Dodger, and again, this is another one where like I really like the idea and the concept, and I like the characters, but her writing I think isn't my favorite. It's not that it's bad, she just over explains and repeats things a lot, which isn't my favorite style. But yeah, I think I gave this like 3.5 or 4 stars. I can't remember. I am curious. I am gonna read the second one that's coming out, Seasonal Fears, because she comes up with like, she has really good ideas. Just her writing isn't necessarily my favorite. To sit now and to start this book, I'm actually excited about this. Let's see. Sunday, and I thought about it. So let me pause this. I have the vacuum going. So I thought about it, and I think I'm going to just ignore my genres and just continue these short books like how I have it on this shelf. I'm just going to continue that with the hardbacks and see if that looks okay, and then I may do like another stack, like I did a stack here. I may do another one here and see how that looks, because right, it's really annoying me. So we're gonna try that and see if it works. I love this cover and this title, Homesick for Another World. I really need to read this. This is the other Otessa Moshfegh one that I was talking about. I really need to get to that. I think I like that a little bit better. Let me show you. It doesn't look that different, but I think it looks, I don't know, it just looks better, I think. Okay, nice. I just sat and read a bit of this. I read a lot actually. One page, or chapter 5, which is page 69, so like almost halfway. Just sat down and read all of that. Yeah, I'm really liking it. The girls just got into the world, and or they just went through their door and went into the world, which is the moors, and just met a creepy man. But yeah, I'm really liking it. I knew that it was gonna have a lot of talk about like gender roles, gender identity, societal gender roles, and all that stuff of Jack and Jill. I'm curious what's all gonna happen now, the rest of it, with the rest of the world. That's something that I was thinking about while reading this. After you read all the other books, I feel like then it'd be really interesting to go back and read the first book, because the first one you're introduced to all the characters and like you kind of get a little hints of what worlds they're from. But I don't know, I feel like reading the first book and knowing all their backstories would be really cool. So yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm gonna keep reading more. I think I'm just gonna go take a shower and like kind of not like really get ready for bed, but I don't know, just take a shower and wash my face and stuff, and then I'll come back and read more of this because I'm really liking it. And I'm really Monday, the last day of my vacation, which is very sad. It is snowing like crazy outside, which is so crazy to me because Saturday it was like almost 70 degrees and now it's snowing and it's covered. Yeah, Chicago weather's weird. Anyways, I am feeling a little worse than yesterday. I don't know what happened, but that's okay. I am still going to enjoy today. I have this giant package from Amazon, I bought a new nightstand to replace that thing. So that's just like a set of drawers that I got from Michael's a few years ago. I've had that for a while, but I've been wanting a wood to match my bed. Like, you can kind of see the wood here. A wooden nightstand to make this area look a little bit more put together, because I hate the white on white with white floors and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to put this together, make that area look really cute with like books on it and stuff. And then I think I'm gonna just throw that, it's hard to do, throw the drawer set in my closet, and then it could just be like another storage space. I put the print here like I had last time. This is from Pumpkin Paper Co. I love this print. I think her shop may be closed, or I don't know. I'll link it though. I just put a candle here, and then I have this lamp that I love from, I got this from Amazon too. I'll link it down below. And then it has like USB chargers on the side, which is cool. Then down here, obviously not everything's set. Like, I want to get like a cute little plant, I think, to put on here to bring some green in. I think that'd be cute. Then here I have some more books from my TBR. Yes, I'm very excited to read all of these. And I also, My Heart is a Chainsaw is also on my TBR. And then I have this little thing here that my stepmom gave me. Let's see if it'll focus. It's just a little container, and I just put like earrings and stuff in here, like if I'm in bed and then I take off my earrings or something, or hair stuff, I just throw it in here so that it's not just everywhere. Have that, and then the drawer, there's literally nothing in here right now but my chargers. I finished Down Among the Sticks and Bones, but I'm gonna make some coffee. Oh, you know what I just thought about though? I kind of did want to take a picture for Instagram, and I don't think this is the mug. This is the mug I want to use. Nope, it is not. Okay, let me find a mug. I'll use this one. And I'm going to do this one today, which is caramel cookie. So I'm not really a fan of their sweeter coffees, just because I'm not like a sweet coffee drinker. But I ordered like a sleeve of them one time to try. So I just have a ton left over. But yeah, I'm just gonna drink that because I want coffee. These aren't that strong, so I think it's perfect. Let's talk about the book, Down Among the Sticks and Bones. Here, I really liked it. I think I'm gonna end up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars, I think. Yeah, I really enjoy Jack and Jill as characters. I wish, like, honestly, this was longer. I could read an entire book, like middle game series about it, especially if things were to go like a different way, like if things would have continued, if you know what I mean, if you read this book. That'd be so interesting. Like, basically, because you know the first book, kids find the worlds and then they end up leaving the worlds, and that's why the first one is at the Wayward place, right? Every Heart a Doorway? Wayward? Yeah, the Wayward Children, because it's like a home for children who find the doors, and you know, they're like lost now, or they're dealing with the aftermath, so they obviously leave the worlds. But like, this would have been interesting if they would have stayed in the world, and I could have read an entire book about that. Yes, I think that's what I was trying to say. But I really enjoyed this. I liked the commentary on like societal gender norms and roles and expectations, and I like the sister dynamic and like complexities that comes along with that, with having, I think, a sibling in general, but also having like a twin sister. So I really like this. I'm definitely going to, like, I've already was planning on reading the entire series, but this is just a great series to have on hand if you're kind of feeling like you're getting into a reading slump, which I wasn't feeling like a reading slump because I am enjoying this book, but I think I just needed something different, and I needed to like accomplish a book like get a book read. This is definitely a series I think to pick up if you're in a reading slump, because it's so easy, but like it's good and interesting, good characters, good writing. So I'm curious, what is the third book called? I think you can click on that. Yeah, the third one is called Beneath the Sugar Sky. Oh, it looks like we go back to the home of wayward children. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm just gonna sit, enjoy my coffee, watch some more YouTubes, yeah, and just continue enjoying relaxing before work tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna read any more tonight, but I'm going to watch a movie. I'm gonna watch West Side Story. The original is actually one of my favorites. It's so good. I don't know if I've ever said this in a vlog before, but I like love musicals. I love musicals. And the original is so good. Like the dancing is excellent. So I'm very curious about this one. That's a long 2 hours and 36 minutes. That's a long time. But yeah, I guess we'll see.